Make it better. We're here to welcome you. Just look around, everybody's on the food chain. Funny, but from day to day we get from bottom to top. And if you get lost, you start over again. But we don't ever get to, no, we don't ever get to stop. I wake up in this oblivious state, go to sleep trying to save some face. 'Cause I've never been one for acting naive. And so what? We got nothing to prove. Why on earth would we soften the mood? Do we think that this wire is better left live? 'Cause look around, everybody's on a food chain. Funny, but from day to day we get from bottom to top. And if you get lost, you start over again. But we don't ever get to, no, we don't ever get to stop.
The food bank acts as a safety net for children and families up and down the county. Our services reached 135,000 people last year.
For these children to have something to eat on the weekend. Something nutritious, you know, they can get into it easily, they don't need to refrigerate it. Cereal, milk, nutritious, and they have something in their tummy.
It's so great to see a family succeed like that, but once they move out, it's even harder for them because now any extra money they did have is going to rent, going to utilities, going to try and keep their kids clothed. And, you know, the food part's huge. It's a huge, huge burden for these families. And they just absolutely love getting the snacks and the food for their children.
You said when there's no jobs, like for us, that my husband got injured and I got injured, we're both not working, and it's like, it's really stressful because we're wondering, okay, how are we going to pay the rent? How are we going to pay the bills? Where's the food going to come from? But the food banks, and I'm like, thank God we have that there. That's the only source, and you know, that we can actually say we've got some type of food coming in where she won't be starving or going hungry. So that actually helps a lot.
The food bank, they help us out so much. I mean, not just with the backpack program, but with so many of our other programs. Without the backpack program and the donations that they get, it would definitely affect our families, our children, and everything else in a negative way.
A safety net is not enough to solve our children's nutrition needs. We need to provide a nutritional trampoline to propel them up to better health.
It's estimated that 1/3 of kids in the United States are obese or overweight, which is shocking. 20 years ago, it was half that. 1 out of 3 kids born in the year 2000 will have diabetes. And that used to be called, when I went to medical school, adult onset diabetes. But now we simply know it as type 2 diabetes because we've had to emphasize the type, because children as young as 8, 9, and 10 are getting adult onset diabetes, and that is directly attributable to what they're eating and how they're playing.
The Feed the Future initiative is comprised of 4 programs, 3 of which are already operating on a smaller scale. The Children at Risk program provides extra credits for agencies who focus mainly on the needs of the very lowest income children. It allows us to target the essentials in the most effective fashion. Our backpack program provides food on a Friday for over the weekend to keep kids growing, but we can only serve 500 children now. The need is far greater. Our mobile food pantries and farmers markets get fresh produce and food out to families in rural areas. They also provide a perfect location for the final quarter of our initiative: nutrition education. All the nutritious food in the world is useless without the understanding and skills to turn it into simple, healthy meals. Creative and effective nutrition education has become vital to our mission. 4 programs, each meeting a different need, each interconnecting to provide the most help to the most neediest children.
And what we want to do is give truly nourishing food, not food that hypes kids up and that doesn't help them perform in class or help them play better or become better citizens, and there are direct links to all of that. We want to give truly nourishing food, again, not just so kids can avoid obesity and diabetes and prediabetes, have better skin and hair and nails, although it does all that too. What we really want to do is give the most nourishing food, because those kids will become our friends, our colleagues, our pillars of our community. Not next year, but in 5 years, in 10 years, and in 15. We actually enrich ourselves.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
A firefighter.
You are? And you're going to put out big fires?
Yep.
So then you better eat lots of nutritious foods.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get water and turn off the fire.
Just giving you a kiss. Bye-bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Have a good day.